to 10 years imprisonment. Amnesty International adopted him as a prisoner of conscience. A year later, he escaped to Germany, where he received political asylum. In 1988, he started working as research scientist in sociology at the Hamburg Institute for Social Research. His first research topic was the history of political violence and torture in the late Ottoman Empire and early Republic of Turkey. Between 2000 and 2002, he was visiting professor of history at University of Michigan. He worked also as visiting associate professor at the Center of Holocaust and Genocide Studies at University of Minnesota. He has been a member of the history department at Clark University since 2008. He has been harassed, threatened, and has risked his freedom and his life for the cause. His only weapon is the truth and the endless appetite for justice. It is my honor to welcome Professor Taner Akcam.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I have been tasked with a very difficult job to say a couple of words on Ohannes Avedissian, or as we know him, Kulak. This is because Ohannes is born from Kayseri and a very dear friend of mine. When someone is born from Kayseri and a very great good friend of yours, it is impossible to refrain from making joke while introducing him. It's so tempting. What would be the best joke for Ohannes? That question is putting me under a lot of pressure. As you know, people from Kayseri like to claim that they are very cunning and extremely successful in their work lives. They say that when a man from Kayseri was asked, "What do your children do?" he answered, "Yeah, the oldest is a businessman. The middle child became a merchant, and the youngest, well, we realized nothing good could become of him, so we sent him to school to study." According to the tales, people from Kayseri would only send their least intelligent kids to school. So you see, it is not possible for me to hear this story and not poke fun at Ohannes, because Ohannes was sent to school to study. And he indeed forgot he was Armenian and actually gave himself to his studies. In all seriousness, Ohannes, you are a symbol of what values Turkey has lost. I don't know if you are all aware, but after a successful student life, Ohannes wanted to remain at university and become an academic. But because he was an Armenian, they begrudged him this career, and so he, being rightfully upset, left this country. His anger was so great, in fact, he never again returned to Turkey. Those who know Ohannes also know that he left his country over 40 years ago now. But those who see him, who speak with him, will think that Ohannes left Istanbul just yesterday and is returning there tomorrow. Ohannes continues to live in his country through his heart and mind. For this reason, since he arrived in America, he has devoted himself to his country and its people. Ohannes knew that the injustice he had faced was just a small part of all and larger injustices took place and still taking place against his people in the Ottoman Empire and in Turkey today. And so he pledged his life to eliminating these wrongs and ensuring injustices. As a part of this struggle, he sought out Turks and Kurds that were aware of the devastation that had been caused by the Armenian genocide and who were working towards its recognition. He introduced these Turks and Kurds to the Armenian society. He became a bridge between Armenians seeking justice and the Turks and Kurds who understood the importance of the struggle for the recognition of Armenian genocide for their country. This is how I met him first time. Ohannes was the one who introduced many intellectuals who followed the path of grand think with Armenians, including myself. I have no doubt that his tremendous endeavor of the last 40 years will be carried forward through the efforts of a new generation. As my last word, I would like to share with you a secret. Perhaps you are wondering why Ohannes has invited me to Los Angeles so frequently. I'm aware that some of you, even in Istanbul Association, said, enough of Taner Akcam. Is there nobody else we can invite? You all think that Ohannes has continued to invite me because he finds my work important. You are all wrong. Ohannes brings me to Los Angeles only so he can secretly eat lahmacun and hide this from SETA. I am not sure if you know, but both Ohannes and I are both quite gluttonous, pisboas. SETA, meanwhile, knows that Ohannes does not take very good care of his health and therefore tries watch out for him as much as possible. However, every time I come to Los Angeles, he would tell her, we are going to a meeting and we will sneak away to eat lahmacun secretly. In all seriousness, dear SETA, you have played an immense role and part in why Ohannes has worked this much, and we are thankful to you for this too. Dear Ohannes, please finish this conference up quickly so we can go to eat some lahmacun.
Thank you, Mr.